Hi, can you tell us what your name is?
My name's Owen Jones and I'm a journalist at The Guardian and an activist.
Can you tell us what you think the impact of the victory of Syriza in Greece is going to be, both in Europe and specifically in England?
Well, Syriza represents the first time the anti-austerity movement has come to power in Europe since the economic crisis. The Lehman Brothers came crashing down. And in the past few years, working people have been made to pay for the crisis of those at the top. And there's often been a sense of resignation. People have been encouraged to turn on immigrants, on unemployed people, on those at the bottom of society. And what Syriza represents are the politics of hope, the idea that instead of accepting austerity, becoming resigned to the situation, that actually you can have a political alternative. So what they've done is they've chipped away at the mantra of there is no alternative. They show that an alternative is possible, and in doing so they give huge encouragement to those like myself and others in Britain, in Spain, in Italy, and all over Europe who want an alternative to austerity, and that is why their victory is so significant. It marks, in my opinion, the tide is beginning to turn on austerity, and Syriza was the big, massive, fundamental change that allowed that to happen.
Do you think that the perception of the Greek people may have also changed in the mind of the people of England, for example?
Well, what we've seen in Britain and elsewhere by the media often is a absolutely outrageous portrayal of Greeks, of the Greek people, a xenophobic portrayal, being lazy and slovenly, and so on. You know, kind of almost this pathetic group of people, and they brought this on themselves. And I actually think there has been a change in perception. I think what Syriza have done so effectively is counter that propaganda. They've given Greece back its dignity. They've shown, you know, a sense of pride. And I think there's grudging respect for Greece, not just people on the left, but actually across the political spectrum. A sense of this is a people who've been made to suffer for so long, who are finally fighting to get their dignity back and their security and their futures back. So yes, I think that portrayal has been incredibly countered by Syriza, and I think the reality of Greece is actually now being able to be clear to people, and there's growing sympathy for the Greek people and the Greek plight, and I think that means Syriza have a huge amount of public opinion on their side all over the world and in this country. Well, I want to do a big plea to the Greek people, which is keep on fighting, because you're inspiring all of us, and whatever is thrown at you, by the bankers, by the financiers, by the European Union, by the German government, we are standing by you in our millions all over the world. We're going to follow your example, but keep fighting, because you've given so many of us hope. And that is one of the most important things that I think you have achieved, and long may that continue.
Owen Jones, thank you very much. Thank you.